At this time, it's my pleasure to get you ready to laugh and to cry. In fact, tonight's performance is going to be better than Cats. Our first speaker played several sports, as a matter of fact, and he was one of you, a Shriner, ladies and gentlemen. He attended Shrine High School, eventually coaching and teaching at Brother Rice High School. He's currently the money man, the CFO at Hungry Howie's. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dave Yeager. Dave?
Thank you, Ken, for that introduction. On behalf of the Friends of Fracassa Committee, we hope this will be a fun and entertaining night for all of you, and we thank you for coming to celebrate the career of Coach Fracassa and to thank him for all he has done for us. Now, I think this is the largest group of people assembled for the retirement of a high school coach. So I think we should have had the Guinness people here to report this record. Now, I see Mike Randall over here. Mike, this is not the Guinness beer people we're talking about. Now, if you don't listen to the presentations being given up here this evening, and if your cell phones start to ring, Coach Fracassa has given me the authority to make all of you do down-ups. And don't think I didn't forget my whistle. I get the opportunity tonight to speak to you about Shrine and Brother Rice. I was a player for Coach Fracassa at Shrine, and I coached with him at Brother Rice. But I don't think this will take long. I think I only have 20 to 30 pages to read to you tonight, so just hang in there. During Coach Fracassa's 9 years at Shrine, he developed some very good, talented players. Many of them went on to play at the collegiate level, and 4 went to play at the professional level. The professionals were Mike Haggerty, Paul Seymour, Bill Simpson, and the greatest athlete that I've ever played with, Jim Seymour. Paul and Bill are in the audience tonight. Now, my son didn't recognize these names. He said, "Hey, Dad, these guys must be really old. Did they play with leather helmets?" And I answered him by saying, "Those Shrine guys were so tough, they didn't need helmets." Coach Fracassa led his 1960 team to the Catholic League Championship, but suffered a loss against Catholic Central. In 1963, his team returned to the Catholic League Championship game against Notre Dame. The game ended in a 0-0 tie, not a loss. This was Shrine's first co-Catholic League championship. However, Notre Dame got to represent the Catholic League in the Goodfellow game against the public school championship team. I remember when Coach Fracassa came on the bus after that game, after he found out that our season had ended. But he still managed to encourage us to remain positive. Now, on behalf of Shrine High School, I have a presentation to make to Coach Fracassa tonight. Of course, there's a story behind this. When Father Bob Fisher, the pastor of Shrine of the Little Flower Church, heard of the tribute dinner we were putting on, he gave Pat Lynch a call. Now, Pat is one of the members of our committee, and he knew Father Bishop from doing funerals at the Shrine. So Father Fisher had been doing some organizing and cleaning at the rectory. And he said he wasn't sure, but he might have something we might want for the tribute dinner. So Pat went over to meet him. Well, the reason we had Ken Calvert tell the story about the coin toss earlier is because Father Fisher found an envelope marked Fracassa Foley coin. And tonight, on behalf of the Shrine football players, we present the coin to Coach Fracassa. Okay, I'm not done yet. I got 10 more pages. I first met Coach Fracassa when I played for the Shrine 8th grade team. We were practicing at the high school field, and he stopped by to speak to us. He asked us if anyone was cocky. Well, our team was undefeated, and we were feeling pretty good about ourselves. Well, Coach Fracassa said if anyone was cocky, he'd take care of that when we arrived at high school the next year. Even though he scared the crap out of us, we still look forward to playing for him. During my next 4 years, I was privileged to play for Coach Fracassa. I played football and baseball for him, and I also had him as a history teacher. I got to know him pretty well during my time at Shrine and decided that I wanted to try to be like him. After one of the baseball games, Coach asked me if I thought I would coach one day. I said yes, and he said, "I think you will." When I graduated from college, Coach gave me the opportunity to coach and teach at Brother Rice. Now, other than taking a severe beating from him playing handball, I had 3 memorable years there. I became the second Coach Fracassa player to coach with him. Ron Ranieri from the 1963 team was the first. And since that time, I think most of you know there have been a number of former players that have coached with Coach Fracassa. I believe that these players wanted to give back to other players what Coach Fracassa gave to them. During my first 2 years at Brother Rice, I coached the freshman team. When those players went on to be juniors and seniors, they won the first Brother Rice state title in 1974. Those players are very special to me. I hope as a coach I was able to give to them what Coach Fracassa gave to me. During our playing years, Coach Fracassa taught us that God, family, and education are the foundations of our lives. He taught us discipline, dedication, and commitment. He taught us respect for our opponent. He taught us that in victory there must be humility, but a person's character is built in defeat. He taught us to be competitors, to be champions, to be Christians. He taught us there is no substitute for excellence. He taught us to do the right thing every day. At the time, we thought he was teaching us the game of football, but we know now he was teaching us the game of life. We need to ask ourselves the question, what would our lives be like today if we have never played for Coach Fracassa? I can't imagine. We are the few who are the lucky ones. We are the few who played for him. He enriched us and blessed us by being part of our lives. Coach, I am honored and proud that I can say I played for you and I coached with you. If I could have one wish, just one, it would be that I could play for you again. Coach Fracassa, I thank you and I love you.